Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we're Real Estate Jerky Daily. Hope you can hear us.
I can hear. I hear you. I bet they can too.
Yeah, it's sad that Chris Christopherson passed away.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you didn't hear any news. I thought you didn't hear
No,
anything.
I said I heard Helene, and then I heard that one other thing.
You didn't say that, though. You just said Herline.
I did not know about the Longshoremen strike. I feel bad about not knowing about that.
Yeah, well, it's going to mess with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And, of course, our administration could say, we're going to do a cooling off period, so this doesn't affect anything. But, of course, they're not, because they're pro-union and not pro-people.
Right.
And that's too bad.
Another reason not to vote for that realm.
Right, and that's why he got involved with the last strike, and they got everything. He walked the picket lines with the picketers. I'm not kidding. He did.
I know.
Yeah.
He didn't know he was doing
it. He thought it was a line for ice cream.
Yep.
All right.
So true.
Mortgage-backed securities are not doing 100% well today. They're up a little bit.
That's not good.
Yeah, they're about 8 basis points. It's not so bad. 10 years still under 3.80. It's at 3.77, still sitting there. But let's see what happens when the strike happens tonight at midnight. Because it's going to increase costs of everything, fruits, vegetables. Everybody's going, what strike? Just like Mike said, is there a strike coming up?
Yeah.
There is. It's the transportation at the actual ports, and it's really the East Coast and the like in Texas ports, where that's 50% of the stuff that comes here.
That's not good.
Now, roughly 1/3 of all car imports from Europe, especially from Europe, and it'll impact like large companies like Walmart.
Yeah,
of course, yeah, because it's how it works. All right, so today we have no actual jobs report that starts tomorrow, but we did have. We're going to look at, housing demand is firming up with lower rates, meaning that more people are looking. Pending contract data is getting better even during a seasonal decline period, meaning that usually during this period of time, people aren't out shopping.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to show a chart if I can.
Oh, so there's a chart.
There it is right there. So if you look at this 2024, see where it intersects with, what's that, 2022? See this is
down there.
Yeah, I don't
know on the right.
I don't know if you can see my cursor going across the screen.
No,
but 2024. That's right there. That's what they're saying. We're increasing now where normally we go down.
Oh,
and if you look at 22 and 23, that you can see these numbers, right? We pretty much match 23 numbers, a little bit higher than that.
Yeah.
But look at 22. Pending home sales were pretty high during that period of time.
Right.
However, we're going to get into inventory first. So I'm going to go, let's do this. So weekly, so inventory's up 5,768, 731,017. Same time last year at this time, we went up to 534, which is still close to the same increase.
Mm-hmm.
But active listings for this period of time in 2015 were 1.18.
Right.
Isn't
that crazy?
Yeah. Well, look at the inventory chart. So look at 2018, 2017, 2019. Look at 2020. Inventory peaked in April, May of 21. Right. Look at 20. I'm sorry. That's 2020. Right. Way up here.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4th. The fourth one down from the top is 2020. Had a ton of inventory. And why did we have a ton of inventory? COVID. Right. We couldn't do anything. And then as that stopped back in July, we dropped with inventory and kept going down all the way through December.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at 21, it just was like, we don't have no inventory.
We got nothing.
22, we got no inventory at all in March, April, May. And then we start getting some inventory. But if you look at 2024, we've been increasing gradually this whole time.
Right.
We have 37% more than last year, which tells you there's some inventory, but not anywhere close to what we normally have in 2018, 2017, and 2019.
Right. So no bubble yet.
Not
but
yet.
Man, what do we have? A few more months?
Maybe there's a bubble. I'm just kidding.
I don't see a bubble.
I don't.
What would happen is it would return to what we call a more balanced or normal market.
There is not a normal market anymore.
Well, if it keeps going up to 2018, 2017, and 2019 inventory
those are the
levels. It's a more of
past-
a normal market.
Yeah, but I don't think we'll ever get to those numbers because
Yeah.
unless rates get down to the threes. If you look at mortgage purchase applications, because they said they're increasing. Well, look at 2024. It's right here in the October,
Right.
where we are. That's just kind of matching last year at this time.
Right.
But look at 22. We had a lot more. So what does that mean? Again, no bubble. And even so, we had more as in 22 as the rates were going up than we do now.
Yeah. And 22 was a pretty good year.
Well, October is when it
really started
right here.
Slow down.
Boom, rates went went way up and then continued to rise in the 20. And we all said, date the rate, married the price.
Yeah, married the price, date the rate.
Okay,
be careful how you say it.
I didn't. We were just saying, you know what, you get the house because you can always adjust it. And
Right.
I'm doing a lot of adjustments right now, which people call refinances. Because you're taking them from 7s and down to 5.875 or whatever works in their DTI and everything else. All right. So what else do I have? There was a thing I came across for veterans. Veterans are really 45 and older want to age in place.
Right.
This is not unusual but 60% of veterans who are 45 and older are unaware that VA provides grants for funding for home modifications for for almost a quarter of all veterans say they need some type of financial assistance to modify their homes.
Right.
VA offers grants for this, but most people don't know that. And it's not just for young people who got just recently injured and got out. It's for people who were in the service a long time ago. So reach out to your VA to get these grants, to get you the changes, widening the hallways, lowering the counters, changing out the bathroom into like a roll-in one if you need one, whatever that is. They're there to help you.
Good.
I don't think people understand it. So that's out there. I want to make sure. Can't talk.
Yeah.
So we're clear on that. If you're a veteran, there's hope for you to stay in your home. There's ways to get the money to make changes, reach out to the VA. So there was an article about commission.
Okay.
You guys were talking about commission. Buyers are still expecting sellers to cover agent compensation. Same as
article
it always was.
I emailed myself this morning that I could talk about today.
Well, too bad. This Real Brokerage did a survey and they checked on commission rates and sellers offering portions of buyers' agent fees, and they're saying that most of the sellers out there are paying for the buyer's side.
Yep.
And it's still the same it was. Stop worrying about it. Move on. Get in contract. Don't worry about it and just forget about it.
Well, it's exactly what I said would happen. Business as usual. It's just unfortunate. Yep. That we put the commission in the MLS, made it look like we were colluding. We weren't colluding. But what do they call a million attorneys at the bottom of the sea? A good start.
Real wealthy.
So it's this whole thing. It's sad that we settled. I know we've been fighting it for many years, but it sure created a lot of stupidity there for a while. And it seems like it's starting to calm down and people are like, oh, business as usual. I got a couple more farms I got to do. Yeah. Oh yeah, more forms.
The people, those attorneys, I mean, like $220 million off those lawsuits.
Well, the litigants didn't make that.
No, I'm just saying the attorneys made all the money. Well, we got to pay our fees. Of course, those are inflated.
Yep.
And then we got to get our 35% of the. So there's not much left over. I'm sorry.
And then we can celebrate at the local bar with our Dom Perignon and big smiles. Boy, look at what we did.
You know why Dom Perignon is so expensive? It's not because it tastes good. You know why it's so expensive?
You tell me.
It's the tariff that we have on their bottle for the champagne.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
shocking, huh? Most people think it. Yeah. So
that it's a wealthy person's champagne.
Yeah. When in reality, it could be so much cheaper. But again, that has to do with Vive la France.
So that's the region of Champagne. So of course it's good.
Well, that's the only place you can call it champagne because that is the region and they have the name.
Right.
It's got to be sparkling wine.
Sparkling.
Yeah. What else you got?
What do you got?
I did everything.
Well, you
tomorrow is Joel
ISM
Manufacturing. Well, and if you had it in the system, which is always there,
I don't know if I can do that.
Well, the question is you haven't tried to do that.
Can I do it?
Of course. If you ever set up your computer to log in, yes, of course you can.
Okay. Well. Yeah, my computer is set up to log in.
Probably at one day, but you didn't have it with you.
Yeah.
Did you?
No.
I did not have sex.
Actually, this weekend I did have the computer with me
just
in case.
All right.
Got offers on Madeira, so that's good.
I have no idea which one that is, but congratulations. Did you
Congrats
accept
from
one
me.
yet?
No. We'll present today. I got to get a hold of the seller. So anyway, yep. Buyers are still expecting sellers to cover their agent compensation.
That is correct. It's shocking, huh? Very shocking.
And the cool thing is the article didn't even show up, even though I emailed it to myself.
Yeah, well, I showed up because I was looking at stuff to put in here.
Yep.
And I showed you the charts of pending home sales, didn't I? Yep, and inventory, and that's about it.
That's about it. All right.
All right, everybody, make it a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Today is Monday.
It certainly is.
Bye.
Bye.